until we can do the hot room. And in general in life, it's great to get used to. This is like one of the great gifts the shutdown has given me, is finally getting into a groove, turning on the heater, and doing yoga in my room. Finalmente. Not to say that I still don't totally prefer the group room, hot room environment. It's like the best. The live teacher. And without further ado, 26 and 2. For me and you.
Singing more. Okay guys, let's do this thing. Toes together, heels together, pull up on your thigh muscles, suck in your tummy tight butt, interlock your fingers right down to the webbing, all of the knuckles underneath the chin. And before we start to inhale, I just want to say one thing. You are not a body that has a soul. You are a soul, and you're inhabiting this body. Pull up on your thigh muscles, interlock your fingers, and the elbows go up for a very slow count of 6. As you inhale, the elbows all the way up to the ceiling, to your forearms frame your gorgeous face. Now, when you're inhaling, guys, you know you're not just inhaling oxygen. You are inhaling the atmosphere. And the atmosphere is full of energy from all the galaxies of our solar system. And you are pulling this oxygen, this atmosphere, into your body. So you're actually preparing your body for this very, very sacred class. So the ancients told us what we were doing with the name pranayama. So prana, that means life force. You're pulling it into your body right now. And yama, that means control of the life force. You are controlling your life force right now. And the deep breathing, guys, is very intentional. We are actually changing the way you're breathing, changing your body. Normally, we just breathe on a very, very light, superficial level. But the ancient beings that designed our series, this 26 plus 2, they wanted you to fill your body with life force. You're changing the chemical makeup of your bloodstream. Pranayama, deep breathing, life force control, deeply pulling it into your body and holding it in your body. These postures, guys, are an expression of love towards your own heart. The ancient beings left this trace of themselves through time, through thousands of years. You are absorbing a very, very ancient knowledge, a very ancient choreography. And now with your attention, that is your energy. Inhale a little bit more of the life force. You empty out to an open mouth, a big exhaust, letting anything you don't need come out of the body. And you are breathing through the nose. The nose is a filter. So you are intentionally changing your breath for an absolute end result. You're also improving the elasticity of your lungs. Now, the superficial normal breath, guys, is just like normal everyday fuel for a truck. But pranayama is more like fuel for a jet plane, more like fuel for a rocket. You consciously, you lengthen up in the spine. We are connected to everything. We are connected to nature. We are the divine energy in material form. Now, what you're actually doing this half moon posture is, first of all, you're making half of a circle. Half of a circle is sacred geometry. Now, the other thing you're doing with this posture is called half moon. The moon deals with the water energy on the whole of our planet. And right now, the moon is dealing with the water energy in you, your kidneys. Making half of a circle, guys, you're already making the form of our own earth, Gaia. Now you're stretching your right kidney. You've just squeezed it. So now fresh oxygenated blood is flushing through that right kidney. You're squeezing your left kidney so we can get the toxins out. So your kidneys function very, very well at removing the old water in your body. Our backs crave a back bend. 2 different forces we're going to use. We all think it's a lovely thing to be able to pass the yoga around our planet for free. So you can do it in your garden, on your beach, wherever you want to. But these postures are so sacred. Get them into your body and your world will start to change. As you open up the 33 vertebrae in your back, you are opening each and every single vertebrae over the whole of the left-hand side of your body. You're fanning those ribs open a little bit more as well, so you can get this ribbing of the actual muscles in between as you open your body. And you're also working into the liver, because we work inside of your body, so we can make sure all your organs are clean. Most modern exercise, they're just working with your muscles. We go for your liver, your kidneys, your spleen, your pancreas. Breathe in the life force. All of us are pumping this into our body. Life force. Everything on planet Earth lives in the life force. We all suffer as human beings from repetitive strain injury, in our backs. Because basically, since about the age of 2 when you could pick up your own spoon, you've been bending forward. So this posture, the ancients knew this. So this posture opens up the back especially. It works 4 different sides of the back. So we're not always just bending forward. We're doing side bends back way to completely strengthen the back. And we want to call you all from whatever part of our beautiful earth to join together in this sacred ancient 26 plus 2 breathing exercises. The more I've been teaching it, the more I understand it's about love. These ancients are passing on love. We treat your adrenal glands, we've activated the central nervous system with oxygenated bloodstream. Body's good to go. Now we are using a very different sacred geometry shape. It's perfect, Eileen. What we are working with is more squares and blocks, because they're the strength in our legs, guys. As you get the weight back in the heels, you are strengthening the meniscus. We are on this earth to transform our energy. The gift of life was a gift of the divine to us. Our gift to the divine is what we make of this life. From the side, you look like 3 parts of a perfect square, sacred geometry. And as always, guys, let go. And when I'm saying let go, I'm always telling myself to let go. Let go or be dragged. Fabulous for your feet. One of the parts of my body that changed a lot with my feet, I'm really thrilled now, I love my feet. And one thing I want to say, guys, this is a practice. This is not a performance. You just allow your body to do the postures, no judgment. This is an expression of love towards your own being. This posture is particularly good for men. So the men all around, when you squeeze the top of your thighs on top of each other right now, you're squeezing the prostrate gland. Whenever you squeeze the gland, as soon as you release the posture, fresh oxygenated blood is going to completely flush through that gland. So helpful, oxygenating the blood. These postures, guys, as long as you go on the journey to the posture, you get benefits. It's not about having the fabulous end result. You get benefits from the first step in your 1,000-mile journey. You get the first benefit. Now you're making one day a perfect right angle with the whole of your right leg and your left leg. And we're also going to work into sacred geometry, because once the chin comes down, your forehead gets to your knee, we are then going to go into Fibonacci sequence. You breathe. You breathe using pranayama. Life force is being pumped into your body with every breath. The whole of planet Earth lives in the atmosphere. Achilles is a tendon, it's got no muscle memory, it's got to be stretched every day. This is standing bow pulling. You are pulling your left arm out of your shoulder socket as you use the power of your left arm. What's going on in your body? You're chucking the blood from the right hand side of your body, and it's now welling up in the left hand side of your body, and this is brilliant for your arterial walls. You will never get hardened arteries. We are not separate from this universe, guys. We are divine energy. Your energy is what animates your body. Energy moves particle. And energy was never born, so it never dies. Tuladan, Tuladandasana. It's going to work on your heart. Especially it's going to clean out the horseshoe artery underneath your heart. Chin away from the chest and you pull. Contract your thigh muscles. Lift your hips up into the air. Release the hamstring, but contract the front of your thigh muscles so you can start to open and separate each and every single vertebrae. Whenever your head goes below your heart is resting. You are doing a posture that now really the whole of our universe was built to this sacred geometry. The triangle is the first one. It's the first platonic solid. Only ancient civilizations use sacred geometry. This is not a modern thing. This is ancient. This is the Fibonacci sequence. 1.816. Everything in our megalocosmos is also built to the swirls of the Fibonacci sequence, even if it's from a child in utero, to the swirls of our universe, to the swirls of the patterns of the weather that form on our planet. Right now, the posture we are doing is actually working the pineal gland, your third eye, your pituitary gland, which is also known as the higher porus in Egyptian ancient history. And curl yourself into the round as you see when you see a snail shell. You see the Fibonacci, you see a fern as it unfurls. That is also the Fibonacci sequence, guys. It is in our yoga. It is in our yoga because our yoga is ancient and sacred, guys. When you bring your right thumb over your heart in Namaskar, this is reminding you that this is a deeply spiritual practice. And whenever you bring a thumb level with your heart, it is actually an ancient Indian mudra, and it is activating your heart chakra. You are perfect as you are. You are divine light. This posture is so important that the ancient beings put it in between every single posture we do. You are scanning your own body for movement. And the part of you that is scanning your body for movement is you, the divine energy, the observer. Because guys, you are beings who are made of light. And this body of yours is made of stardust. And you are built in the image of the divine being. And we are loved. We are all built in the image of the divine being. And we are loved. And when you sometimes can say, well, how am I divine? How do I connect to the divine? That is almost like saying, a wave saying, where is the sea? You are created out of the divine energy. We all have, wherever you are in the world, you all have a seed of the divine inside of you. Usually that seed is broken open when your heart is deeply broken open. Every seed that is planted, for it to grow, it must break open. So if you've ever had a very, very deep heartbreak in your life, what it was, trust. Your seed was just breaking open. Now you are not just a drop of the divine. You have to understand you are the whole of the divine in a drop. Just like one acorn can become a massive oak tree, and that oak tree one day could become an oak forest. That's who you are. And you breathe. You are loved. And above all, you are valued. The most important thing you can do for your own being is to love your heart. I had a lot of trouble loving myself until one day I found a picture of myself when I was a little girl, around the age of 5 or 6. And I started to love her because I was desperate. All that was left was love. And I started to love her. And over these years, I've worked with everybody lying on the earth right now, Gaia, our mother. All of you have helped me to love my own being. And I want all the world to know, love your own being with all of your being. It's the same as somebody else loving you. If you love your own being, if everybody loved themselves, our whole world would be loved.